So, how do you set out your swim? You need to think about it more than you think, you know. We're on my side, we're on a bank, we're surrounded by trees. It's not a long chuck to the island, although I'm not chucking there. And the spots I'm fishing are very small, so it's important we've got the marker sticks. And we have enough room for the marker sticks to use them quick and efficiently as bites are coming thick and fast. So, first job, up on the bank, nice and clear, we get our marker sticks. Easily come up the nice gravel stairs, stand here, wallop, wallop, wallop. Marker sticks in the ground, toggles to the correct lengths, all set. Then we walk down. So when we're walking down here, we should be thinking about what we want to do. Are we fishing or are we socialising? So we're fishing. So the bivvy is as open as it can be due to the weather. Got the fronts open and I can see out of the bivvy perfectly, but we're going to that in a second. Rubbish hanging in the trees, keep the rats away, move that every day. Landing net, perfectly out of the way, it's not upon a tree, rustling around, banging. The water, when you extend this out, is just about deep enough to hold a fish while you pull out your camera gear, if you're taking a picture, whatever you want. If it was any shallower, then it would just be there to hold the landing net. Rods, got two fishing out in front and one down to the right hand side margin. If I was fishing and it's fishing tight, the one on the right hand margin. If I was fishing three out front, due to the level of weed and the fact that spots are so tight, I would probably have a single bank stick here, single bank stick here, single bank stick here to give me more room. Spod bucket in a stand off the ground, spod rod lying up in it, spod clip to the line so it's not rustling around, it's out of the way of everything. Barrow tucked nicely behind the bivvy. Chair so we can sit and watch out onto the lake. Hippopotamus fish has just rolled there. Bait bucket inside the bivvy. Bed chair angled so I can see out of the lake no matter what side I'm laying on. We have everything to hand that we need. Right now I need power, so I've got my power station set up. I've got my Bivvy light ready to go, so let's just switch that on to give us some more light inside. Essentials: brew kit, brew bag, bits and bobs, some handy wipes, walkie-talkie as I was sitting with my mate before, a few leads on the table, a few bits and pieces that I need, hand gel, stuff for my lips and milk because I need to replenish my milk. Head torches there, receiver. Bivvy lights up in the air, and we've got keys, wallet, etc. down there. Bait will be going back in the tree shortly, but I'm about to use it to use the throwing stick. And chair is just outside, so I can sit and watch the water, or I can put it in here should the rain pick up, and at night time bring it in. It's nice and handy, but everything is to hand. We have the unhooking mat. It's ready to go. It's pegged down. It's not windy, but it's pegged down. Wind could get up in the night, we don't know. Scales are ready to go, and faucets are in their home, so I know where they are always. Fresh water bucket, empty. I have mine on a rope, so should I catch a fish in the night, I don't have to bend down into the lake, I simply cast it out, fill it full of water, bring it back in, and we have fresh water for the fish that hasn't been sat around, getting hot all day, stale. This is fresh lake water, and we empty that out now, put it back in its house so we know where everything is at all times. The most frustrating thing about carp fishing, apart from attaching things to those clip swivels, that just want to spin around on you all the time. You're not knowing where anything is. If you have everything to hand, it enables you to fish less stressed, more efficiently. And now we can sit, we can watch the rods, we can watch the wildlife, we can ponder. If we want to make a brew, we know where everything is straight away. If we want a spod, we can go to it. The finger soles are on the spod. I've got one tucked in the bucket handle and one tucked over the rod rest. Depending on how far I'm spodding, depends whether I want to use a neoprene finger stole or a thin leather one. If I'm fishing a long way, I tend to use a thin leather one. If I'm fishing heavy spod short, I'll just use the neoprene one. Gives me a bit more cushioning on a heavy spod, but I tend not to use a heavy spod unless it's anything under 50 yards or so. Yeah, that's about it really. I've got a guy spodding as close to my spot as possible. I've only rested the swim all day and he's now doing that. So yeah, that's that. That's how we lay out the swim. Carp John signing off.